How to choose the right offshore marketing partner. Maybe you're facing tighter budgets, slower execution, or difficulty finding good talent locally. You are not alone. Marketing leaders feel stuck. You have the vision, but not the hands to execute it. Hi, I am Alejandro Rodriguez. I work closely with both our clients and our talents team, helping match high-performance marketers with companies that need to scale fast, without compromising quality. Before we get into the details, let's define a few key terms. Offshore marketing refers to hiring marketing talent or teams located outside your home country, often in different time zones. On the other hand, nearshore marketing means outsourcing to countries geographically closer or in similar time zones, like Latin America for US companies, offering more fluid collaboration and overlap. So, let's talk about the problem. You are the CMO, the head of growth, or the marketing operations lead. You've got the strategy, the plan, and the OKRs. But execution, it's inconsistent, delayed, or simply not up to standard. You've tried freelancers, agencies, and you've considering hiring full-time, but headcount is frozen. You don't need just more people. You need a model that works. This is where offshore and nearshore marketing teams come in, not as a cheaper alternative, but as a strategic lever. When considering offshore or nearshore support, most teams ask the wrong first question. How much does it cost? What you really want to know is, can this partner actually help me execute better? Here is a simple framework to evaluate first. Is strategic alignment. Do they understand your context and your goals? The execution model. Are they built for outcomes or task completion? The team structure. Who leads, who executes, and how do they interact? And finally, communication. How do they ensure speed, clarity, and visibility? This isn't about picking the cheapest provider. It's about choosing a guide who understands your journey. So, how do you make sure the offshore team delivers? It starts with a structure, and a structure builds trust. And let me talk to you a little bit more about Julius. Here, we help companies achieve their digital marketing goals by assigning or in-house team or recruiting top-tier talents to bring specialized expertise to their teams. One of our key advantages is real-time collaboration. We operate across all US time zones, ensuring efficient communication between our talent and our clients. At Julius, we use a modular execution model with clear scopes and expectations, a sprint planning and retros, a dedicated team lead who knows your business. You should demand this level of operational rigor from any partner. Otherwise, you are managing cows remotely. Here is a hard truth. Hiring offshore doesn't solve anything if the people aren't great. A players think proactively, communicate clearly, and understand what drives business, not just clicks. We hire marketers who can own a channel end-to-end, for example, SEO, paid, and content, that think strategically and execute reliably, and adapt to US-based teams and a sync culture. So again, how to choose the right offshore marketing partner. Let me save you from some painful mistakes. Be cautious if you can't meet the team in advance. If there is no clear delivery process. If they promise a speed but not a structure. If there is no leadership layer. And if they avoid answering questions about turnover, oversight, or KPIs. A real partner is transparent, always. Many of our clients keep strategy in-house and outsource execution to us. It's not about replacing your team. It's about reinforcing it with dedicated support that plugs in seamlessly. A good offshore team is not a black box. You should see the people, the process, and the progress. Here's what trust looks in action. You meet every team member. You co-design communication rhythms. You see impact in KPIs, not vanity metrics. Who reigns the bones of contact who owns the relationship. So, before you sign anything, ask yourself, do I know who I'll be working with? Is this agency structured for accountability? Can I trust them to grow with me and not just deliver tasks? If this resonates, maybe Julius can help you. Learn more about us by clicking on our website, which you can find in the description of this video. Thank you for watching, and let's build better marketing teams together.